also coming up on the programme, Laura, we've got a band, haven't we?
Yes.
They've just arrived. Hello. They're smiling and waving behind you. It's fine, Laura. They're behind you. There's about 15 people behind you. Musicians. Why are they in?
Because they won their place on the Weekender lineup.
They
that
did.
Was on at the weekend at Battle of the Bands earlier
They
this
kicked
year.
the whole thing off, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, love it, love it. So Austin, Shay, Owen and Jack are going to be with us on the programme. That is coming up too. Before that though, Laura, Monday morning, 8:35 with me, Jenny, Lewis Capaldi on the way, Rod Stewart lined up, but before that, some proper music. I don't know if you went to Weekender and you enjoyed the band RIOT. They won their place in the lineup at this year's Under-18's Battle of the Band. They did brilliantly there and they won themselves a place at Weekender. They were there, they kicked off at the festival, you know, rubbing shoulders with people like the Sugar Babes, and Faithless was the Jersey band RIOT. And by the way, here's their winning performance at Battle of the Bands earlier this year.
From the bleachers lit his mood, but the balloon pops revealing the oncoming attitude. You know this bit? Jack on guitar, Owen on bass, Austin on drums, Shay on vocals. We are RIOT.
So there we go. That's what they sound like. And Shay, that's your amazing voice, isn't it?
It is my amazing voice, yeah.
So you're very modest about it all.
I know.
Yeah. You guys, how did this all start? How did you get together, first of all?
So Jack on guitar, he messaged me, or one of his friends messaged me, and they told me that he wanted to be in a band. So I got Shay on vocals, and
That's
then
me.
we're practicing. We eventually got Austin in the band, and for 6 months straight we practiced before our first gig.
Yeah,
So,
I've just always known Owen, so that's how
Yeah.
I ended up joining my band.
Are you all good friends? Because, you know, you hear about these bands
Yeah.
having riffs and arguments. You can be honest with me. We're all friends here.
Yeah, we all hang out all the time.
Absolutely.
We're great friends.
I think it's really important to a band to have that foundation of friendship more
Chemistry.
than just,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
than just hanging out to play music, and it makes everything on stage flow
mean-
so much better.
Amazing.
We do get into the odd quarrel in rehearsal rooms, and we don't agree on a certain style of song that we're making.
There we go. This is
But,
the honesty I'm after. Thank you for
That's
that, Jack.
that's like the 1%
That's it.
in the
So many
99% of
stupid
great
things.
moments that we have.
Aw. So how do you feel then when you're performing, Jack, if you want to tell me like what it's like to get up there on stage?
Oh boy. It's quite nerve-wracking until I think we start playing the first 5 seconds of the song.
And then you're fine.
And then we realise like, oh yeah, this is what we love to do.
Okay.
So it's great. It's great. It's great
and what
fun.
do you
I
do
love
in
it.
the band, Jack?
I play guitar.
Okay, you're a guitarist, or one of, yeah. We'll go round. Shay, I'm coming to you next because you're the main vocalist, would it be fair to say?
I am a main vocalist.
So how does it feel for you? Because sometimes in the audience, people kind of look to you, don't they? So all eyes are on you at certain
Yeah.
points. How does that feel? Do you ever get nervous?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Is it?
So it's very scary going on stage, but most of the time when I get into a bit of like a rhythm with the rest of the band, especially if they're doing any vocal bits as well, and just feeling it out and feeling that the crowd's enjoying it, that's what makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
And it feels amazing.
Does it?
It just feels like you're meant to be
That
up there.
energy. Well, I bet it felt amazing at the festival at Weekender. Let me ask you, Owen, about the kind of energy you were feeling at Weekender.
Pretty good, yeah. We were all enjoying it. I think it was a pretty big show for us because we've only ever played 2 gigs in the past, so
Yeah.
I think it was very good.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and you kind of started off the festival, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping around, causing a riot. Yeah.
Well, I can tell by your music that you're not going to be just standing up there swaying, are you lot? I mean, how would you, Austin, describe your music?
I'd say it's quite in between like a punk and kind of heavy kind of sound.
Yeah.
It's quite like, dunno.
It's quite good, actually, because you won. You beat off so many people at Battle of the Bands. Do you think Battle of the Bands is a good kind of platform for young artists? Well,
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
is it
It's
something you'd
amazing.
been part of before or heard of before?
I have played in one previously, but the other lads hadn't.
Okay.
So they were stressing all the time about it. I
So
was like,
what were you telling them before you did it then? What advice did you have?
that was basically just like any other gig. You just have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because if you focus too much on the music, it can go out.
Interesting, because sadly, guys, it's not about you, it's about that audience, isn't it? I'm going to bring you right down to earth. So tell me, after your performance, I'm assuming you had like family and friends there, and maybe random people came up to you, I don't know.
Yeah.
What were you hearing after your performance?
I don't. Basically, I don't know how you won't win. Essentially,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
they were very enthusiastic.
Really?
I got a lot of feedback that we were like incredible. Like I had
We got the crowd moving.
I had this drum teacher come up to me and said that like we're gonna go far, and that was like, oh, thank you. That was
If
amazing.
I can say, we always make an attempt to play to the crowd, because we think that's
Yeah.
important. If the crowd's having a good time, you're having a good time. The music is better if people are properly feeling it, and I think that was really recognised about other bands, because that's a good platform to really get yourself and your message out there.
Also-
and people are enjoying it, and that's what matters the most.
Yeah, to add to that, you're also performing. You're not just playing instruments in
Exactly.
front of
Yeah.
people. You're there to
That's
perform
so
for the
important.
crowd.
Yeah.
So
I feel
Oh.
we kind of have this thing where we just treat every single gig, no matter what it is, like we're playing in like Wembley or Glastonbury or
Yes.
something. We just act like we're playing to a massive festival to really
I
get
love
the
that,
energy,
because
the
you
energy
know
up.
what? You're going to be doing performances soon that are to a much smaller audience than what there was at Weekender. A much, it's not going to have that. And hopefully in the future, this is just the start. But that's not beer, is it? It's that pop that you're drinking. He's got a can of something. You are rock
It's a
stars, so
drink.
I've got to
It's
check.
It's non-alcoholic. It's
Leave it to
okay.
Jack. Leave it to Jack.
This is just a lot earlier than I normally
just
wake
had
up.
to check. That is fine. Don't smash anything up before you go out here. I know the reputation that I'm joking. Listen, do you know what?
Not
We
with
are
your spawn, don't
talking
worry.
about stereotypes today, and that just shows I'm doing it now
We
with
don't fit.
music, aren't I? Like as
I
if
mean-
you're all very polite and lovely. Listen, tell
Not
me,
wrong.
then are you gonna treat all audiences the same then? So if you perform to like a room full of people at your next gig, you're still going to act like you're at Wembley?
yeah, of
yeah?
course.
you got to give
Absolutely.
them the full experience.
I like that.
Exactly.
All right, tell me, what's the dream? What's the dream for you?
Going to England and
Yeah.
making this worthwhile,
Full-time.
full time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully
career.
making
Playing
money.
music.
How old are
full-time.
you?
I'm 17.
And
all-
we're all 16.
16, yeah.
16, 17. So
Yeah.
you're quite new to this. When did you? Which one of you started out first? Have you been playing the guitar since you were 5
I'd
or
say it was
something?
Austin.
I've been playing drums since I was like 8, 7.
Have
Then
you?
picked
Awesome.
up guitar and stuff as well a bit later down.
Yeah,
oh, so
I
you're
think
seasoned pros already.
I took guitar lessons in year 4 for like 2 weeks, and I dropped it because I didn't like the fact I was missing my 15-minute break on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
And
I
then
took a
I
guitar
picked it-
lesson every like Monday when I was like 12.
Yeah.
I sung karaoke with my mum when I was 6 in a pub, and ever since then, yeah, it took off.
That's my favourite example so far. My favourite example. May I ask you finally who you're influenced by? What kind of music you've grown up listening? What you like to listen to now?
I'd say my biggest influences are more of the thrash-sounding bands, so like Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer, that kind of jumble of
Yeah,
bands. Yeah.
I listen to them all regularly. I promise. Anyone else?
Perfect.
I've always been into a bit more Brit poppy, slower stuff like
Oh,
Arctic
now that's
Monkeys,
different,
the
isn't it?
Fratellis, Dirty Pretty Things. But Jack's been getting me to listen to more Metallica and that.
But
and
this
I'm
is
appreciating
interesting
it
though.
more.
Could you bring in more of the kind of
Influencing them.
indie stuff, do you think, to your work, or would the others not go down with that?
It's what we do. We all kind
It's a
of
good mix.
combine
Good old
everything.
genre
you?
blending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do it all. That's good. Can I ask you, do you know about Black Sabbath?
Of course, yeah.
Do I know
Absolutely,
about Black
I
Sabbath?
love Black Sabbath.
Are they great?
They're
Who are they?
amazing. They're like the gods of the genre, in my opinion. They started it all. Like
Shame you
Sabbath.
couldn't get tickets to Birmingham because you were too busy performing yourselves
It's okay.
at Weekender.
I saw
Too
Iron
busy
Maiden in
watching
London.
the tickets go.
Shame
like
that Black Sabbath couldn't come see us.
Well, that's it. That's what'll be happening next, guys.
As
It's
long as you
been
can't walk.
brilliant. It might be hard for Ozzy to get here. He's done very well to do what he's done. You have to check it all out online because you were too busy performing yourself. I love that. I love that. Listen, I don't know what the future holds, but I have a feeling it's bright for you all. Thank you so much for popping in. When are you next practicing together, and where? Is it someone's garage?
Probably
Every
tonight,
Monday-
yeah,
every Monday
7
and
to
Friday.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
are we?
Yeah. I think we booked
Yeah,
it.
we always practice at St James Youth Arts Centre, which is amazing if you want to get a youth band started. It's only £3 per person for a 2-hour session in a room, 4 till 6, 7 till 9. It's absolutely amazing.
Staff are
Inspiring
lovely.
loads of young music.
Amazing.
We wouldn't be there without them.
Amazing. So if
Yeah.
I walk past later and hear a bit of
Yeah.
music, I know it's you guys as
Exactly.
well.
Big shout out to St James.
Yay!
Good
Thank you
eggs.
so
Definitely.
much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Marcus.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Austin, Shay, Owen, and Jack from the band Riot, who sound like this.
From the bleachers lit its mood, but the balloon pops revealing the oncoming attitude. You know this bit? Jack on guitar, Owen on bass, Austin on drums, Shay on vocals. We are Riot!
That's them, and this is Lewis.